So we are gladly drawing to the end of this awesome occasion. Just two things. We're going to call on Sandile to give the closing remarks on behalf of Curnance. And as it's coming, I would two things. If you've taken any pictures for today and if you're posting anything online, they've requested that you tag Curnance 2023. And then the second announcement is that as you leave, second one is that the team wants to take pictures with everyone. I mean, I think with different companies and different places where people have come from. So please don't be in a hurry. And the last one is as you leave, the team has prepared a little bit of a souvenir for everyone. So, but just it will happen just as you leave. So please, please welcome somebody.
You know, there's something about being the last speaker. It's either you blow people's minds and then they go home and they remember that speech, or you bore them to death. They're like, you want to go home and sleep. This guy must just finish. Anyway, greetings, ladies and gentlemen, Your Excellency, our distinguished guests, partners, tech enthusiasts, investors, I greet you all. It's an honor to be in your presence and to be graced by your presence. We truly know that Monday is always a tricky day where everyone is setting a pace for the week that is coming. So we truly, truly appreciate your presence as you guys are here with us, and especially this late on a Monday. Before maybe I continue, I would like maybe the Curnance team to come maybe step behind me so they can just speak whilst I'm presenting, whilst I'm wrapping up my speech. These guys, if you can come through, just stand behind or can stand on the banner here, please. So please, okay. So I was engaging with one of our partners who's based in DRC. They own a bank, their chief executive officer. He mentioned that within the banking space in DRC, well, DRC has about 100 million odd members of population. Of those, only 4 million people are banked, which means they have bank accounts. They are visible when you go to a specific bank and you ask about them. Then of that 100 million, only 20 people, including the 4 million, who have access to mobile money and of course the banks. So it's only 20 million people who are active within the economy of DRC. So the rest is just an opportunity for platforms like Curnance to then get into the unbanked population and provide them with a solution and bring them into an economy so that they can also contribute to the GDP, not only for DRC, but to the GDP of Africa. So I'm just painting a picture of how big this market is, not only just the DRC, but the entire population of Africa. A recent study done by McKinsey said that 90% of all transactions in Africa are in cash. So there's only 10% which goes through the system. So you can see there's a huge gap for this platform of this nature to be embraced. And we've seen this with other fintech companies that have also raised significant funding. As we get a lot of funding from overseas-based investors, this is not only because we do not need money from SA or from the rest of Africa, but it's because what they term scramble of Africa, which is the overseas-based investors seeing an opportunity in Africa to invest. Hence, they are fighting to give us funding that our fellow Africans do not get, because of the loops and loops that we go through for us to get funding from an African-based investor. Whereas with the overseas-based investor, they will give you money by blinking, because they believe of what is of Africa, because there's nothing out there outside of Africa. Everything is within Africa these days. And with the population being 70% plus youth, that means those are the people who are now understand what technology is. Those are people who understand how to navigate through an application. They do not need to be, walked through to understand what an application can do. That is a prime opportunity to have platforms like this embraced. If we all sit in this room and we believe in African solutions by African people for African people, that's the motto we need to leave this room with. African solutions by African people for African communities. Because we understand what's happening in the rural areas. We understand what happens in our communities. And us providing the solutions, it gives us a better view. And what the stigma we also need to eradicate, and I'll use this word, eradicate, because we also have the know-how, the grit, the skills, and the skin in the game. By us investing in this company, it has shown that we have the skin in the game. We are willing to get in and build a platform that everyone can use within the African space. Without any further ado, before people start saying elections are coming, now I'm being trying to be elected as a president. No, it's not that. But really, it's just to drive the point home, to say we all are here, we all have one goal, and we like exactly what we have brought here. And we like to thank you guys as well for embracing us with your presence. I see some of our partners have left, but in particularly, we would like to thank partners from Etihoku side. We have Impela in the room, we have Kijima in the room, we had IDC as well. So those are our partners who really embraced us as well from a Etihoku point of view, which is also a big partner when it comes to Curnance and what Curnance is all about today. So I would like to wish you guys all well for the rest of the evening. And if you can, please, if you do have time, please do network with us and do take pictures with the team. And finally, I would like to thank this team for your hard work and your assist this night, and to have this up and running. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.